This is Daily News Brief, quick, clear, and current. Hit like and subscribe for more news that matters. Here are the brief highlights of today's top stories. China's imports of U.S. rare earth ore surge in July. 18 months after becoming the first human implanted with Elon Musk's brain chip, Neuralink Participant 1-foot Noland Arbaugh says his whole life has changed. Traveler frustrated after noticing absurd trend taking over public beaches. We all knew this would be the future. Trump frustrated after thinking he made headway on Russia-Ukraine talks only to see Putin balk. Bryan Kohberger's busted-up car seen in newly released pics, Banfield. Elusive rainbow snake spotted by residents in Florida. See pictures. Hegseth fires general whose agency's intel assessment of damage from Iran strikes angered Trump. Tesla Cybertruck owner shocked by discovery while trying to wash his vehicle. Seems they rely too much on glue. Reporter's notebook. I stopped for gas and witnessed an ICE arrest. Then, I spent days looking for the man who was detained. Fatal Florida crash fuels immigration fight between DeSantis and Newsom. Researchers stunned by results after removing dam in critical waterway. You wouldn't even have known. Russia bombed a U.S. factory in Ukraine. Here's how Trump responded. Average rate on a 30-year mortgage holds steady at lowest level in nearly 10 months. This dubious leak shows a purported iPhone 17 Pro prototype after a drop test. Michael Cohen has blunt advice for John Bolton after FBI raid on home. Colorado judge rejects plea deal for funeral director who acknowledged abusing 191 corpses. Now, let's dive deeper into the details. China saw a significant increase in rare earth ore imports from the United States during July.
This surge likely represents the last shipments from the United States supplier MP Materials.
MP Materials, the sole United States rare earth mine owner, previously shipped ore to China for processing.
However, these shipments ceased in July following the United States Department of Defense investment in MP Materials.
Noland Arbaugh, the first Neuralink recipient, can now control digital devices with his mind.
The brain chip interface allows him to perform tasks like playing games and adjusting his air purifier.
Arbaugh's life has transformed since the implant, enabling him to study, work, and regain autonomy.
This innovative technology offers significant potential for individuals with paralysis and other disabilities.
Beachgoers are increasingly frustrated by intrusive advertisements disrupting the peaceful atmosphere.
These ads, often displayed on boats or billboards, promote excessive consumption and unnecessary purchases.
This overconsumption leads to financial strain on individuals and contributes to environmental problems like overflowing landfills.
Consumers can combat this by supporting sustainable brands and recognizing misleading greenwashing campaigns.
President Trump initially expressed optimism about mediating peace talks between Russia and Ukraine.
However, Russia has stated that President Putin will not meet with President Zelensky until preconditions are met.
This represents a significant setback for President Trump, who hoped for a swift resolution to the conflict.
Uncertainty surrounds Russia's commitment to the peace process, with officials raising objections to proposed terms.
Newly released pictures reveal Bryan Kohberger driving a white Hyundai Elantra near the crime scene.
The vehicle appears to have some front-end damage, possibly related to the ongoing investigation.
Authorities believe this car might hold crucial evidence connecting Kohberger to the quadruple homicide.
Investigators are meticulously examining the vehicle for any traces of DNA or other incriminating evidence.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has received 12 credible rainbow snake sightings.
These reports, including photographs, confirm the presence of this elusive species in several Florida counties.
The sightings are significant as the rainbow snake population has declined due to habitat loss and diminishing food sources.
Public assistance is crucial for documenting these snakes and understanding their current distribution in Florida.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth dismissed Lieutenant General Jeffrey Cruz from his role leading the Defense Intelligence Agency.
This decision followed an intelligence assessment on Iranian nuclear sites that reportedly displeased President Donald Trump.
General Cruz is not the only official facing dismissal. Admiral Nancy LaCour and Admiral Milton Sands were also fired this week.
These firings follow a pattern of removing officials whose analyses contradict President Trump's preferences.
A California Tesla Cybertruck owner discovered a concerning issue with his vehicle after a desert trip.
While hand-washing his $100,000 truck, he noticed the light bar detaching.
The owner expressed disappointment, sharing a photo of the damage with an online Cybertruck owners forum.
Other owners shared similar concerns about Tesla's reliance on adhesives in vehicle assembly.
A CNN reporter witnessed an Immigration and Customs Enforcement apprehension at a Maryland gas station.
The reporter observed masked men in an unmarked car detaining a man who said his name was Samuel.
The reporter later confirmed the detainee was Samuel Antonio Garcia Apilcano, a Honduran immigrant.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement stated they apprehended him due to a missed court date and a removal order.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis sent his deputy to California to retrieve a truck driver accused of causing a fatal accident.
The driver, Harjinder Singh, allegedly made an illegal U-turn resulting in the death of 3 people.
This incident has intensified the political debate surrounding immigration policies between DeSantis and Governor Newsom.
Singh, originally from India, was reportedly in the United States illegally and possessed a commercial driver's license.
Dam removal in New York State has led to a remarkable ecosystem recovery.
The reservoir behind the dam had restricted nutrient flow and animal migration.
Researchers found that after 3 years, the upstream and downstream areas were virtually identical.
This successful restoration offers a promising model for similar habitat rehabilitation projects.
Russia launched missiles at a Ukrainian factory owned by the American electronics company Flex.
This attack injured at least 15 workers and destroyed a significant portion of the facility.
President Trump responded to the incident with minimal condemnation, simply stating his displeasure to Vladimir Putin.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky believes the attack was a deliberate strike against American investments in Ukraine.
The average rate on a 30-year United States mortgage remained unchanged this week at its lowest level in almost 10 months.
This offers a positive sign for potential homebuyers facing persistently high home financing costs.
The average rate held steady at 6.58%, according to mortgage buyer Freddie Mac.
Economists predict the average rate on a 30-year mortgage will likely stay around the mid-6% range for the remainder of the year.
A purported iPhone 17 Pro prototype image has surfaced online, suggesting design changes like a 2-tone rear panel and elongated camera module.
This image, allegedly depicting a post-drop test prototype, appeared on X from a source with no prior track record.
The image aligns with earlier rumors of glass and metal back panels, repositioned flash and lidar, and a metal frame border.
However, given the rise of sophisticated image manipulation tools, the authenticity of this leaked photo remains questionable.
Michael Cohen advised John Bolton to seek legal counsel after the Federal Bureau of Investigation raided Bolton's home.
Cohen, whose own properties were raided in 2018, believes this stems from Bolton's 2020 book.
The book, detailing Bolton's time in the Trump administration, prompted a Justice Department investigation.
Cohen predicts an indictment for Bolton, despite claims the probe is not political retribution.
A Colorado judge rejected a plea deal for a funeral home owner who admitted to abusing 191 corpses.
Families testified about their pain and shame after discovering their loved ones' bodies were left to decompose.
The plea agreement, which included a 20-year prison sentence, was rejected due to the family's pleas for harsher punishment.
The funeral home owners ran a fraudulent scheme, taking money for cremations while storing bodies and giving families fake ashes.
Thank you for listening. Stay informed, stay aware, and join us again for more updates that matter. Until next time.